Shalom Temple Sinai, John here bringing you another Deets from the Veeps. And I want to share with you some information as we prepare to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. First, Friday evening, we have our annual Martin Luther King Jr Shabbat service. The pastor from the Spottswood AME Zion Church in New Britain is going to be joining our synagogue tonight in order to speak with us. And he's bringing the choir from his church, which is going to make for a beautiful service. We're also going to have our temple choirs, both the adult and youth choirs. We hope you can make it again, 6 p.m. Friday evening at our congregation. The other piece is I want to share with you two books that I can recommend for you. If you have children in grades probably 3 through 5, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 6, here are two books that you might enjoy either for your own kids or for your grandkids. This first is called Martin and Anne. It's by Nancy Chernin. And this is a book that shows how the life of Dr. King and the life of Anne Frank had a lot of similarities. I didn't know until I read this book that both of them were born the same year. So they had obviously many life experiences that were similar. And while they never met in person, they've undergone some of the same challenges in life. And it's a great book not only for helping kids to understand the connection that the Jewish community has to Dr. King and to the experiences of people of color, but also a great way to build reading skills. Another book, and this is one of my absolute favorites, is called As Good as Anybody. It's by Richard Michelson, and this is a phenomenal book. You can see I'm here in my classroom. I read this with my students every year. Today I'm reading it with my students, and As Good as Anybody talks about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but also Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. You may not be familiar with Dr. Heschel, but Rabbi Heschel grew up in Europe right before the Holocaust, and he had a lot of experiences in his life as he had to flee Europe for his own safety and move to America. He and Dr. King worked together to improve civil rights for everyone. I recommend both of these books, especially As Good as Anybody. Again, I'd say grades 3, 4, 5, maybe you can go a little younger, a little older. I always encourage families to take a look at it. But whether you have kids of that age or even grandkids, these could be great books for them to learn about the connection that the Jewish community has with the African American community in our country. Have a great day.